Pope Francis has laicized a prominent French prior for sexually abusing several nuns and other adult women. The Brothers of St. John said in a statement Tuesday, the Vatican dismissed Father Benoit Peltro-Villanov from the clerical state without the possibility of appeal. The religious community admitted that Father Peltro-Villanov has been the subject of several reports of sexual assaults against the Apostolic Sisters of St. John, also including lay adult women. The community was founded by Father Marie-Dominique Philippe in 1975. Both Father Marie-Dominique and his brother Father Thomas Philippe were punished for serial sexual abuse.
Our Rome correspondent, Dr. Jules Gomes, has more on the story. Jules, very good to see you again. So are there other big names involved in this scandal, Jules?
James, this is a tangled mess of deceit and spiritual and sexual abuse. And yes, one of the biggest names which most people will recognize right at the heart of the scandal is Jean Vanier, the founder of a large community, the community for people with learning difficulties. Now, he himself was accused of abusing 6 women, but his spiritual father and Jean Vanier, by the way, was a faithful Catholic. His spiritual father is Father Thomas Philippe, the brother of Father Marie-Dominique Philippe, and both the brothers, both priests, both ex-Dominicans, are spiritual and sexual abusers. Now, of course, we know that Father Marie-Dominique founded this community, the Brothers of St. John. And I mean, the whole thing is so sick because what we are reporting today, the news is really the sexual abuses committed by Father Benoit Emmanuel. And he has been laicized by the Vatican as a result of that. But 27 of these brothers, I mean, this is a new community founded in 1975, but 27 brothers, including 6 or 7 priests, have already been expelled because of sexual abuse.
Jules, I think the obvious question is why isn't the same standard applied to Father Rupnik, who you've been reporting on for a long time now, a brutal sexual abuser of nuns? Well, why isn't the same standard being applied to him?
That is the million-dollar question, James. And just today, the Associated Press, a very left-wing organization, very pro-Francis media, released an interview it had done with Pope Francis. And here Francis says, I had nothing to do with this. Now, canon law is very clear. Only the Apostolic See can lift an excommunication, and Rupnik's excommunication after he had sexual relations or after he absolved in the confessional a woman he had sexual relations with was lifted by the Apostolic See. So if Pope Francis didn't do it or doesn't know who did it, and then, of course, Francis goes on to say, very interestingly, that he always waives the statute of limitations for cases involving minors and vulnerable adults. But weren't the nuns vulnerable adults? So the big question here is, okay, it's evil to abuse minors, but it's okay to abuse nuns? And a priest does not need to be punished if he does that? James, Pope Francis's answer is raising even more questions about his own role in the whole affair.
Such a tragedy, Jules. But Jules, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us again.